Okay, let's see if we can fix this lights. Oops, nope. Okay. Good morning, world. So I am here in my office getting ready to submit a bid in Marketplace. Now, I've been trying something. And for those of you who are just joining me, listen, TikTok has been bad to me when it comes to my lives. So I am now going to be going live on YouTube. So if you're following me on YouTube, make sure you hit that notification button so that you can get notified that I'm live, because I will now be live on YouTube. Screw TikTok. We about to be YouTube on fire. Okay. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you what I'm doing in my office. I'm getting ready to submit a bid in Marketplace. Now, if y'all haven't heard of Marketplace, Marketplace is another website where you can submit bids through sam.gov. So I'm getting ready to submit a bid for courier services in Marketplace. Okay. So if you're once again, if you're joining me, I'm not going live on TikTok no more. YouTube for the next month is about to be my home for lives. I am taking you guys inside of my day to show you things that you as the Federal Concierge will have to do once you get your business up and running. So if you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the chat. I will answer them as I go along. But right now, I got my quotes. Okay, so let me tell you what happened, okay? So I got a quote, right? I got a quote from 2 people. Now, we always talk about quotes should be from how many people? 3 people. Now, of course, if you can't find 3 people to give you a quote, we're not about to dwell on that. As long as you get a quote, my motto is, as long as you get a quote, you submitting. Period. That's it. End of discussion. No more. You are submitting as long as you get at least 1 quote. But it is really good when you get multiple quotes, because then you can compare the 2. Now, if you're part of my training program, if you've been to any of my workshops, I always teach about building rapport. I have a rapport with at least one of the, with both of the quotes that I got, but at least with one of the quotes that I got, I have a really good rapport. So I got and you don't have to do this either, but I got a quote from another courier service. Their quote was like $105 lower than the original quote that I got from the person I got a rapport with. So just because I'm me, I called that person and I said, hey, I just want to let you know I got another quote from somebody who is a little lower than you. I'm not telling you to change your price, but because we've built a rapport and we have, whatever, I ain't say whatever, but we have that. I want you to know this is what they're working with. If you want to change your quote, then go ahead and send me a updated quote. And he was like, well, I know that company. That's they're my enemy. They're my competition. So he was like, I'll take a look at it and let you know. Mind you, their quote is like $104 difference, right? He just sent me a quote back for $110 less than the other quote. So he beat them by like $10. And guess what? I'm good with it. I am good with it. So, guys, I'm getting ready to submit on Marketplace. What's going on, guys? Remember, I am now going live on TikTok. On YouTube. Screw TikTok for the next month because they've been messing over me. So you guys are going to get me live. So make sure you hit that notification button when I go live. I'm going to take you in my day as a Federal Concierge. Now, remember, when you become a Federal Concierge, which I hope y'all doing, this is what your day is kind of going to look like. So for those of you who are like, I wonder what my day would look like. I wonder what it'll be like. This is what it's going to be like. I'm getting ready to submit this bid in Marketplace. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to talk through it as I'm going. I don't know if you guys have submitted in Marketplace before, but it's kind of like eBay. Submitting in Marketplace is kind of like eBay. So you might be familiar with it. The thing I do like about Marketplace is that it tells you if you're in the lead or if you're lagging. And guess what? If you're lagging, you can actually lower your price. So you can bid multiple times because in Marketplace, it's a bidding platform. So you're allowed to change your quote. Now you can't go up higher. But you can go lower. But I don't go lower because Marketplace already is cheap and I ain't going lower. So All right, guys. So before I get into bidding and walking through those steps, if you never bid in a marketplace, you want to stay and you want to listen to this, do me a favor, guys. This is my first time really going live on YouTube. Well, like this. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Post your comments in the chat. I'm gonna answer them as I go along. So do me a favor, hit that like button. Make sure you hit the notification so you get notified. Because I'm trying to build up my live presence on YouTube because you guys are gonna see me more. So go ahead and hit that like button if you. Oh wait, you can't hit the like button more than once, can you? You only can hit it once. See, that's the difference. I didn't know that. But go ahead and hit that like button anyway. I really appreciate it. Okay. Stop live streaming at work. Deserve to be fired. Wasting company time unless you work for yourself. You are robbing the company. Oh, Grant B, you must not know me because I do work for myself and I can do whatever the hell I want. So you can go if you don't like it. Otherwise, stay and be positive. So anyway, thank you for hitting the like button. And thank you, Grant, for giving me the views. So whether you want to stay or not, I really don't care. But thank you for giving me the boot. All right, guys, so I'm about getting ready to bid in Marketplace. Now, has anybody ever bidded in Marketplace? Question mark. Anybody's ever bidded in Marketplace? So, of course, to bid in Marketplace, you have to sign up. You have to sign up, just like with sam.gov, although you're sending them emails. You have to sign up. I like to view Marketplace, and I like to save a lot of the solicitations that I see in Marketplace in my favorites. You get to save it in your favorites, just like in sam.gov. So I'm going to submit my bid, and I'm going to go with the new quote my person gave me. I gave him a chance to go down lower, and he went down lower, $10 lower, well, actually $110 lower than the other person that they bid it. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to submit my bid right now. Thank you, Yink. Yeah, now just FYI, since I'm new to YouTube, going live, TikTok, forget them. I do mess up people's names, okay? I be trying my hardest to say y'all names right, but I do mess up people's names. So forgive me if I say your name completely wrong, and please correct me if I do, but yes. Okay, so we are getting ready to bid right now. So in Unison Marketplace, you get a dashboard. Your dashboard has like opportunities. You can filter out things in your watch list. So you can watch the solicitation. So if it's been updated, it'll notify you and things of that nature, just like the sam.gov. Now, to bid on Marketplace, I'm going to go to my services that I'm bidding on. And there's some things you have to put in. Now, if you've ever bidded on Marketplace, or if you've never bid on Marketplace, I do have a video on my channel, how to bid on Marketplace. So don't worry, I got you. I ain't gonna let you fall. Okay, I got you. It would be nice to I know, but my thing, like I said, this is my first day on YouTube, so I'm gonna set that up, Siri. I'm gonna figure that out so y'all can go back and forth. But right now, I can't move this because it's just gonna fall apart. But I do have a video on how to bid, so you can definitely go check that out. Let's see. Now, remember, when you're bidding on a solicitation, they do require certain documents. Now, the good thing in Marketplace, they usually only ask for, like, it's called a, what is this called? It's called a, hold on, let me see. Okay, so this is what they require me to submit with my bid. Officers must provide information about their ability to provide Kansas City, Missouri, as described in the attached statement of work. So what that means is they want a technical statement. They want a statement or information describing my company's ability to provide the services that are in the scope of work, which are courier services. So basically, the solicitation is for a courier service to pick up at one location, drop off at another location, pick up from that location, and bring back to the original location. Real stupid easy, right? But they want me to provide a technical statement. So now I have to create a technical statement just saying how we're going to do that, okay? Officers must detail their staffing plan, specifically when personnel are out and not available, vacation, ill. So now they want us, in our technical statement, they want us to be like, so what's going to happen if y'all people sick and y'all don't show up? Like, how that's going to work? So I need to put that in my technical statement as well. Offerers shall provide a description of their technical capabilities. That's what I'm talking about right now. Detailed and complete enough to clear and fully demonstrate their understanding and capabilities to carry out the requirement of the attached statement of work, which I just said. Also, they want me to, offers must read and complete the solicitation clause, which, yeah, I got that. Okay, cool. So basically, I need to add a technical statement. So, do y'all want to see me write a technical statement right here on YouTube, or are y'all supposed to be at work? I'm going to write a technical statement for this. And the good thing is, I kind of already have one. So, when you're writing a technical statement, just FYI, guys, you could get that from the sub. Matter of fact, let's do that. I'm going to contact the sub. I'm going to create an email right now. I'm going to contact the sub and I'm going to ask them, hey, can you provide me a brief summary of how you plan on providing these goods and these services, and what would happen if whatever. People get freaked out when it comes to technical statement. They're like, I don't know what to do, who to do. Guys, you get your technical statement from your subcontractor. Okay, so remember that if they're ever asking you for a technical statement, you're going to get it from a subcontractor. Now, the subcontractor may not send you a technical statement, or they may send you one sentence. So I have a little thing that I do that I can fill that sentence into like a whole page of paragraphs. Okay. What you would do is you would ask them specific questions that the government is asking you for, and just have them answer those questions. When they get those questions back, then you just kind of fill in the blank. You know, y'all was in college. Y'all know how that goes. So when you have to write a paper that has to be 350 words and you only have 300 words, what you do? Add a bunch of, and that's to therefore. We have to, like, you add filler words is what I call it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to add filler words. We're going to repeat questions. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? Y'all understand? So writing a technical statement is not hard. Now, I will say this, but I want you guys not, maybe I shouldn't say it because then y'all going to go do it. But I'm going to say it. I want you guys not to depend on what I'm getting ready to tell you that you can do. I want you to learn how to write a technical statement on your own first before you use this method. And y'all might know what I'm about to say. Although I do highly go against this, you can use ChatGPT to create a technical statement. If your sub does not send you one in time, 2, they don't send you a good one that doesn't really say anything you have. Well, no, really, only if you run out of time. That's what I recommend. But guys, you're going to do what you want to do. Okay, so if you want to use ChatGPT to create a technical statement, I guess you can do that. But try to do it on your own, because if ChatGPT goes down, you're going to be stuck. So don't rely on it too much, okay? So I'm going to send an email. You guys are going to hear how I send an email to the sub asking them for specific questions that they'll answer. That way I can create my own technical statement, all right? All right, here we go. Any questions so far in the comments, guys? You with me? You with me? You not? Let's get to the top. Y'all know I'm silly. All right, so to my subcontractor, we are going to write this email. Okay, I'm going to say, and now guys, when you're writing an email, I hope I ain't got to tell y'all how to write an email. When you're writing an email, please have your salutations, the greeting, like you're writing, this is your business. So make sure your email is not, yeah, what's up? Or without a greeting, okay? So always a greeting comes first when you're, ooh, y'all just gave me an idea how to write a good email. See, look, y'all giving me ideas already. All right, so it's good. It's still morning time because I'm in Central Standard Time. Good morning. Or I've already established a relationship with him, so I'm just going to say, hey, Ron. I didn't mean to say his name. As I'm getting ready to submit your quote, I have realized that I need some additional information from you in regards to the, what's the word when, I don't want to say in regard to the work, regards to the, I guess, services that will be conducted for the contract. You see, guys? You see how easy that is? Like, when you get used to writing emails, things just flow out. Just flow out. Now, I'm going to give y'all a little tool, a free tool that I'm going to give y'all. It's called it's called Voice In. It's basically a talk to text speech. That way, if you're not good at typing, baby over here 65 words a minute. But if you're not good at typing, you can actually click on this button. It's a free Google link of Google Chrome. If you got Chrome, it's a free Google Chrome extension. You can download on your computer. You can press it in your email and just talk, and it'll type it for you if you're not a good typer. But then, of course, you're going to have to go back and edit it. So just make sure you do that. I'm just typing because it's kind of faster to me. So, regards to service that of the contract, if you can answer the following questions, I would really appreciate it. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a technical statement from scratch. So I'm going to ask them certain questions that the government is asking of me, have them answer the question, and then I'm going to create a technical statement. Once again, you can use ChatGPT, but please try not to. At least for your first one or two, try not to use ChatGPT. Try to do it on your own. And then if you need help with ChatGPT, what you can do is write it on your own, and then you can put it in ChatGPT and say, hey, can you please make this sound blah, blah, blah. You can do that. Okay. So the government is asking me, they must provide information about the ability to provide the services. Okay. So my first question is going to be, how will you, let me see what my question is going to be. This is where you got to think about it. This is all in the day of a federal concierge, guys. How will you, so how will you be able, how will you provide, no, I don't want to say how you, and guys, if you want to help me, that's cool. You can throw in your little comments too. I've taken comments from people watching me and put it in my emails too. So basically the first question I'm going to ask is basically, how do you plan on doing the job? Is that what I want to say? How do you plan on doing the job? How do you plan? Okay, how do you plan on completing a pickup? No, I don't like that. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm thinking. How will you provide, okay, I got it. For this service, how many couriers will be assigned for one delivery? Or assigned? How do you plan on I'm just thinking. For these services, how many couriers will be, what is your staffing for the, what would your staffing be for this contract? What would your staffing be for if your bid was accepted. What would your staffing be if your bid was accepted? What would your staffing be if your... See, this is where we play around, y'all. How will they fulfill the requirement? Yes, I like that. Okay, okay, so what would your staffing look like for the requirement for this contract if your bid was accepted? Okay, so that's one. Then the question number 2 is basically I want to ask them how they plan, how step by step, how do you plan on delivering, completing the requirement. So what she said, how will they fulfill the requirement? Give a brief statement on how your company will fulfill the requirements, require, according to the scope of work. 3, what is your... Let's see. And guess what? I'm going to use what the government is asking me. So they're asking me, provide a detailed staffing plan, specifically when personnel... What is your staffing plan when personnel are out or not available? That's what the government asked. That's literally their question. So that's what I'm going to put in my email. What is your staffing plan for unexpected... Okay, that's not exactly what they said, but for unexpected absences or... No, you know what? I'm just going to put exactly what they said. What did they say? When personnel are out or not available. What is your staffing plan for personnel that are out or... I don't like the way they said that. That are out or not available. What is your staffing plan for personnel that are not available? I guess that's it. That's what I'll put. That's 3 questions. So my 3 questions is what would your staffing look like for this contract if your bid was accepted? So that means I need to know how many people you're gonna have on staff, what y'all guys plan on doing, all of that stuff. So what would your staffing look like if your bid was accepted? Then I want to know, give a brief statement on how your company will fulfill the requirements of the fulfill your requirements according to the scope of work. Hold on, guys. Let me take this call. I don't know how to pause this. Can I pause it? I ain't gonna pause it. This is Trina speaking. Hi, I'm good. Okay, good. Perfect. That's what I figured. I didn't want to make an assumption. And that is per day, right? $78 per. Okay. That's what I figured. I just didn't want to make an assumption. Thank you so much. All right. You too. Bye-bye. Okay, so that was the other sub that I was originally going to go with until the sub that I built the rapport with sent the lower quote. And my question was, I just wanted to confirm the quote. Now, guys, FYI, when you get a quote, don't just go with the quote. Like, read the quote. Some of you guys just see a quote and then you submit it. Like, you haven't verified, you haven't confirmed that everything that you need in the solicitation is on the quote. Like, you have to really verify the quote. So I called them and I wanted to make sure that pricing was, because it was good pricing. So I wanted to make sure that pricing was per day. I wanted to make sure that it included everything that I needed included in that. So that's what she was just calling me back to hear. So guys, this is what y'all gonna be doing in y'all day to day. This is what y'all gonna be doing. Okay. And she did say yes, although I am going with the other company, but just in case that other company, like for some reason, doesn't work out, guess what? I got a backup. That's why it's always good to at least get 3 people. That way you can always have that backup. So, okay. And of course, I still put my money on top because I'm still getting paid. Like, I still need to get paid. I am management. This is managing here. This is what you would do. This is where your money come in. The money you ask the government, or the money you add on to the quote that's going to be in your pocket. This is what that's for right here. Okay. So give a brief statement on how your company will fulfill the requirements according to the scope of work. Now, guys, y'all do know what scope of work mean, right? I don't have to explain that. Like I said, I know this is my first time coming on YouTube. I will be here more often all this month. But SOW, you guys do know what that is? Put in the comments if you know what an SOW is, and if not, I'll explain it to you. So, question mark. And then, what is your staffing plan for personnel? What is your staffing plan for personnel that are not available, that are due to leave or sick or whatever? Y'all all know what scope of work mean? Now, just FYI, because I'm not. I have to keep saying that. So this is how I am. This is how I like my lives to be. Very, very active. Very interactive. Okay. I like questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question. You can ask any question that you want. Just don't ask it over and over again. But you can ask any question that you want, and I like participation. I do require people to participate on my lives. Otherwise, I like jump off because I already feel like I'm talking to myself, which I am. But I want to make sure you guys are getting what you want. I know there's some people out there who do not ask questions because they're shy. They think their question is dumb. They think, they're going to sound weird or stupid. Guess what? There's no such thing with me. I don't know about nobody else. But for me, you will never sound dumb. You will never sound stupid, because if you don't know, how you gonna know? Okay? So you can ask me anything about anything pertaining to the subject that I'm talking about. Okay? I will never make you feel that way, and never apologize for asking questions. That's a big pet peeve of mine. It's like, don't apologize for asking me questions. So, all right, so I think I'm good to go. So I got 3 questions. Hopefully he'll respond back with those brief answers, and then hopefully he do it within the next, 2 to 3 minutes. I think I'm only gonna stay on here 30 minutes for my first time, which is like 2 minutes away. Honestly, you guys, once again, hit that follow button, hit that notification button, because I will be going live all this month, August. All this month on YouTube. So make sure you hit that notification button so you can get notified. All right. Once I get these answers back from you, I can submit your quote for review. Thank you so much. All right. All right, there we go. Sending off. Oh, wait, I messed up. Oh, I'm going to tell y'all another thing y'all should add. I don't know if y'all use Gmail Suite. There is this feature on Gmail where it will delay your email for like 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds, however, whatever time you set. Because if you accidentally mess up, like I just did, just some grammatical error, you can actually undo the send before it gets sent. So that might be something y'all want to look into, because y'all know if y'all typing like this and y'all mess up and you got a bunch of typos that don't look good, right? So it's just something to think about once I get your answer right. See, look, I got another grammatical error I didn't even see. Okay. All right. Sent. All right, guys. So that's it. That is part of what I do as a federal concierge per day. Before I get off live, like I said, this is my first live on YouTube. I'm going to be on here more. I'm not going to be on TikTok live anymore. I will be posting still on TikTok, but I'm going to be live here. So make sure you hit that follow button, subscribe, and hit that notification button. See, I said follow. That's TikTok. Hit the notification button and subscribe to this channel if you have any questions about what it's like being a federal concierge. Also, if you are in your federal concierge circle and you need help with submitting invoices, doing other stuff, tutorial, I have a bunch of tutorial videos on my channel, so make sure you go check that out as well. Before I get off, guys, do you have any questions for me that I can answer? I just wish YouTube had filters. There's a cute filter that I like on TikTok. It's like freckles, but this is just do you guys have any questions that I can answer? Otherwise, I'm gonna get out of here. I do have some other things that I have to do as far as I'm waiting for him to send that back to me so I can submit. But there are some other things that I have to do. I'm gonna bid on some more. So if y'all don't have any questions, any further ado, I really appreciate you joining me, guys, on my first live. Well, my first real live on YouTube. I really appreciate it. I will talk to you guys soon. Make sure you subscribe, hit that follow button, and comment any questions that you may have later on. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Now, wait, don't laugh at me because I'm trying to figure out how. Okay, there you go. Bye.